Good morning once more. Good morning, Sierra Leone. Good morning to those in the diaspora. Monday morning, the 1st of August, 2021. Almost reached the to the end of the year. So, today we start on this way. If you know I know, you go know. If you want know, you go know. If you're not concerned, self, you go still know. Because you fit for know. A great news, something we don't advocate about last week or so, about Aisha Conte, that young Titi who one big man be they try for molest and rape, we end up for dying at this young Pekinian. Well, they don't release this Pekin. And to me, not a good thing. But I also want to face some people in concern with them raise. Comments wouldn't just post, not the page, or me page. Well, I reflect that back or take that back, not to me page. Now we all page. People that make comments say, well, it good we don't release this young Pekin Aisha, but it also gonna need therapy. That means it need for probably see a doctor or a shrink doctor, for getting therapy, for talk to her. Make sure say able move on. And try for forget small what don't take place in the past. Somebody will be able to encourage her, inspire her, etc. And then somebody also make a comment stating that, well, the Pekin and the mama for still show remorse. They for still feel sorry for the death of the man. That's not person comment. And the last but not least, another person make a comment stating that, well, why make this Pekin go take shower na this man house? Meaning, why make this Pekin go wash na this man house? They say, connection there between all two. They say because if connection not be there, this Pekin not be done go na this man house, go relax or go wash. But at the end of the day, this is now people's opinion. What's important again? Now a young girl, 14 to 15 years of age, even though it don't get sense, but this now a message to all the parents them. Where you get you picking a house, you get a market for go and sell, advise some. Not to any man will call you, he say follow me inside house, you for follow. Your business for stop na do. Opposite you want buy, you sell again na do. But we begin invite you inside, and you back end up for go. If this Pekin will be 16 or 17, I believe say they for be convicted or even 18. But we go for look at the age, the preference, and we get Boku man where they take advantage of young Pekin based on poverty. And not forget say it easy for full woman, especially when woman no mature. When woman they at a young age, it easy for fuller. So easy. Vulnerable. And especially with poverty added. So I know I respect all them comments there. I need they try for dispute some comments there because they're very important. And I make a fair way for face and come up. But we got to look at situation again, and hopefully again the law go to take the right steps them for try for mitigate some of the issues there. And what's again I go advise any Pekin where you go sell, big man yan you or invite you inside in house what it say to go buy or whatsoever, when they say and blah 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 blah. Go police, go report. Or when you reach now, go tell you mama alone, go police, go report. I believe says something like this could begin to intimidate the perpetrators there. So now my advice to that. And also, what I want to add, I will also justify a certain cause based on the lawyer. We lawyer will get oversee. Well, not so we get time, but a guy will be the advocate. I don't know if he play a hand based on this young girl in release one. But I do hope say all that money where you don't collect based on this girl in purpose for try for release her. Now for try make sure say you send that money there to im parents them. For keep them. And for that Pekin you be they collect some money there for. So find all kind way let you reach to in mama or in papa and submit that money they we don't collect. Now me advise that to the lawyer within the diaspora. Everything for be, vividly clear. Transparency. And that's what. And also, good things that don't take place. We don't see back that police officer, they be don't suspend them, blah blah blah. We thank you for that. So let me continue with the news. What's really they take place. So before I eat Sudan, once more good morning. Mr. Francis Scott. You don't blaze up the fire for me. Respect, more fire, more fire. Honorable Jesse K. Kondoba, good morning. Musa Conte, morning. Honorable Jesse K. Kondoba again. Okay, twice the name. Excuse me, good morning. And to the rest, good morning once more. I tell you, thank you for joining me this morning. And we got some important things that will take place on this African coast. And I think we need to talk about this. So if media pioneer for be the best, media advocates, who I want to get to all our attention and for make sure say I fulfill our expectations still. So we're doing the job. October the 28th. October the 28th. Just a small reference to what Mrs. Fatima Bio say. It say any Sierra Leonean with the inside Gambia no need any residential permit anymore inside Gambia. That means you don't need any residential card for stay for being a resident. You can live there peacefully. Like say you born there. The same thing applies to the Gambians still with the inside salon. So also the first lady, and I got for no say, thing just to be. But before I hit what thing just don't be so, let's continue the title again for this initiative we make inside Gambia. They say na the special envoy and the negotiator. Fatima Bio, the special envoy and the negotiator. Ambassador herself. Ambassador herself. This is my girl kind title. Ambassador now, first lady now, a diplomat now, name it, special envoy now. The ministers they now. They carry all the belts. On my way for freedom, funny. Lord, I will continue. So first lady, what she don't do then is there. A man don't travel. President don't back again. But go hit that nearly or reach there. President don't back again. Call myself away to go. First lady don't go Senegal. As Prezo left, and back on left. They don't go Senegal for go address a high-level summit. A high-level summit. Based on HIV and AIDS. Just not just a high-level summit, a discussion. Maybe they invite people there. They don't say for be mandatory for go. But say who president or first lady, as long as they get the invitation, there they go. It no matter what's the country they go through. As long as they get the invitation, there they go. They need to enjoy life. Now let me continue before we hit President Talk One, because that man, we all know say go do him back again. And don't do him back again. That jets be parked in a lungi, just be the wait. So don't man in tax, pay our money is them. Don't buy fare, don't maintenance the jets. If I don't like stuff, maybe now 1 year I rent this jet here for. What's they going inside Sudan? No stats. Sudan. Saying here Sudan or Sudan itself, therefore, now they can send some of with social money, for go practice. Because now, for go ahead mitigate the issue, but now for go practice. Now, excuse me. So, inside Sudan, before Saturday, this Saturday we just passed, 7 people then die. Then killed 7 people then by security forces. There'll be a protest where they take place at the capital city. The capital city, also another town, we then call Khartoum with the Khartoum. and other several towns. You know, people then collaborate, they work together in all the cities or towns they are for protest against a certain cause. And I go make sure you understand, you know, what's in this cause they about. But so far, 7 people then get killed, you know, by Saturday, you know, and this Saturday, I mean before Saturday, but this Saturday, what's happening again? The protest, a flood. This protest only take place for about a week, since last week or so. But especially now this Saturday, the protest flooded the streets. That means people then flood the streets all over Sudan, you know, in defiance of the military coup will take place in the country. And this coup will take place in 2019. They remove a dictator, Umar Hassan al-Bashir, or Bashad, with the B-A-S-H-I-R. You know, that be a dictator will be done the rule Sudan for a very long time. Whoa, a military coup came into existence, and they found way for remove this dictator. So after they don't remove this dictator, what's in the happen now? People in the protest against the military coup. No one wants the coup no more into power. Why? Well, let me continue, huh? Again, on Monday the 25th, this past Monday, you know, Monday, not so Saturday, because we talk of Monday before Saturday came into existence. On Monday the 25th, 2021, the General Abdel al-Boham, again the name the Sudan name they had for pronounce, so excuse me or pardon me because of that. General Abdel al-Boham, he ordered arrest for the prime ministers. And what are this general again? Don't forget say now in the current leader, the coup leader inside Sudan. He ordered arrest them for the prime minister and also the top civilian leaders them inside Sudan. So this general, he ordered arrest for the prime minister and other top civilian leaders them inside Sudan. And what did he do? He placed a nationwide state of emergency inside Sudan, starting this Monday, last Monday pass. So he detained, he arrest, and lock man them up, the prime minister and civil, you know, top civilian leaders them. And he also don't put a national or a nationwide state emergency. What's he going to continue for do? Or what's he say? Because the crazy they all over. Man. He said the military, they go work towards for establish a new government inside Sudan. And he promised around, you know, July 2023, election will come into existence. July 2023. And this move, what this man make, people are not be glad. All in talk they are. They don't go lock up the prime minister and top leaders them. They don't go put, you know, a nationwide, you know, emergency, state of emergency, you know, and also they don't go make sure say, they inform the people and say, they go for create a new military government. And they promise and say, by July 2023, election will come into place. Now, true talk, ba. Since 2019, I take, you know, power, you know, when I overthrown, you know, the former, now we're not into existence. Now they promise it 2023. When I do the math, you know. So the people there, the demonstration doing this week are based on this. That they are against, you know, their statements there from this junta leader, because I don't even call her a president, from this junta leader, you know. But let me continue, yeah. So what's in the security forces they do inside Sudan? What did they do? They responded with violence, mash up the place. And that's them do. You know, the security forces there. Now, so we African security forces then they all get the same concept, same mentality. You know, violence not the key for control the masses. So they kill people them. Again, about 7 people then die, and they injure about 170 people them. But not forget saying 2019, during the coup or after the coup, where they removed that dictator, out of power, what's in the security forces can do also? Then violently, violently, well, not so fair way because they already get arms, what people in the protest also, they violently disperse the crowd. Violent shooting take place, killing take place, raping take place. Dozens of people let me die during 2019. So, and also what's a great man where they in this country, Sudan, say a leader, an advocate, an activist, etc. Dr. Sarah Abdel Galil with the Abdelgalil. Excuse me pronunciation once more. It said the military promised to build a democratic civilian state. Listen to this again. The military promised to build a democratic and a civilian state while stepping over the bodies of dead innocent people. That repeats this again, by Dr. Sarah Abdel Galali, something like that. It said the military promised to build a democratic and a civilian state while stepping over the bodies of dead innocent people. But they promise say one can build a democratic state, a civilian, state, civilian go run governance and all that thing, but why did they talk? You did walk over dead body them. Dead body don't wanna don't kill. And you did jump, then you do going to talk. When I try to see the picture behind the words there. Sometimes some people prescribe certain words in tona or certain statements there. Reflect on the image. I know. It's rough inside Sudan. So despite now the authorization or the intervention of the American system and the United States, when I listen again, no miss this, because them useless smart somebody are now my best word for custom politicians them. On Monday morning, if useless not come on at me mouth and not start some proper, then useless American there, or the United Nations. Or even the European Union still. I don't know what's in an tax. They will collect for corrupt, then they will mediate. Corrupt and mediate. But listen to this. The Americans, and the United Nations, despite, the intervention where they try for involve between, the military government and the people, regards to this protest. And also then seek or plead to the military government that therefore allow this protest to take place. If it be permitted, and then plead that people are not to be harassed or killed. On Friday again, this Friday before the protest take place inside Sudan, because the protest we don't continue actually since Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, after the statement of this junta leader on Monday. So it continued till this Saturday. Saturday night, things they become escalated a little more. But let me continue. So this Friday, the UN Special Envoy for Sudan, the UN Special Envoy for Sudan, they meet with another general, General Mohammed Hamdan with the Hamdan. Hamdan. They meet with this general, and this general, another fearful general there, because now he also be helped for lead the coup. Now he so give the paramilitary rapid support forces. The paramilitary rapid support forces will help also for make sure say they remove that dictator on power. And now they don't put the old junta. Making, Abdel al-Buham as the president or the junta leader. If I pronounce his name right again, in 2019. So they meet with this general on Friday. But they don't understand. Because I give you the whole picture. I not just come for reports. I can't let you understand. Anything I talk or disseminate, you for understand them before you left. Not to like them blogger the way they will just blog something. They say I will come back for reiterate or add more to it. Not to tell us more. So they meet with this general, the special envoy, for also emphasize to this general, say, for avoid any confrontation with civilians, them, with any protest, for avoid any confrontation. They warn against any violence respond, based on this rally, what they don't plan for this past weekend we just passed. So again, what's happened? The Sudanese people, now this they state to what's the envoy they say. So the Sudanese people, they must be allowed to protest peacefully. The Sudanese people there must be allowed for protest peacefully inside Sudan. Why? Because they need to remove this junta leader we don't come to power since 2009. So before I done this, we got for relate this small to Guinea. But let me continue here. So for all of them talk this talk here, they still kill 10 people there. Total of 10 people that don't die. After Friday, Saturday come, total of 10 people then die. So me, I go abbreviate this as the KIP. Not so KIA, but I can say killing action. This is not the KIP. Kill in protest. That's how Muslims now come up with standing here. Kill them in protest. Huh? You go protest, you go die for nothing. Well, not for nothing, not for a cause, but, So this pro-democracy group, they don't reject the idea for negotiate with this military government. Now this don't take place now after Saturday. This pro-democracy group, they don't reject the idea for negotiate with this military government. What's in their want? Or what's in demand? Then demand, sir, they for release all the civilian leaders them, which they don't detain, including the Prime Minister. All the civilian leaders them, what they don't detain, including the Prime Minister, they for release. They need to negotiate on this. They don't want any peaceful terms or, thing will go bagging about or whatsoever. But I don't start for kill or kill. But now this thing I would demand. When I left the civilian leaders in there, then that Prime Minister, when I really saw also to me. So what in the UN envoy they do now? Listen, they go start for put one in there since when? Since Friday. Or maybe even before Friday. Because after the general again statement on Monday, the protest take place or start to take place. The special envoy they don't start for meet with general system. Because someone in us also general system. Not only like Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya when I just a lieutenant colonel. They want a general system. But let me continue here. So the UN envoy, they try now for mitigate the issue. Now that's ain't good for. You can't start fire, later you can't mitigate issue. You go give warnings to them, not even listen to one warnings to them. Now you get fair way for create peace again. Listen to this. The UN envoy is trying to mediate towards a peaceful solution to the current crisis. The UN envoy is trying to mediate towards a peaceful solution to the current crisis. So how come I'm not able to stop what's in take place Saturday? But all I don't give warning. I'm still not able to stop what's in take place Saturday. And what's in still continue to take place. So what are they trying to say to Africa? The UN envoy there, they're significant or what? I mean, question this to now this morning. They're significant. They get any help, any service whether they render. Not to just part of the bargain. Part of the bargain for create conflict. and try for mediate. Act like saying that they helping hand. But I believe so we don't elaborate on such, on a few episodes. So I'm not going to follow on that issue there too much. But Africa, we just need to wise up. We need to think. If what team, man, not to Zimbabwe, the country name I don't forget. There was a president who believed in this Pan-African movement. It states that we Africans then we just, and a military government president also a militant. So we Africans then we need for start for fix with issues then with we fellow Africans then. We need for stop for invite foreigners then. So such as the UN envoy, etc. Kagame, the guy he named the president's name na Kagame. I think the country name I just not remember, but na Kagame president's Kagame, But let me continue. To the next. On to the next. Inside Guinea. So now just reflect small what's don't take place or what's going on inside Sudan. Inside Sudan, this we don't come into existence in 2019. Now inside Guinea, then it starts 2021. So what's in Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya don't do inside Guinea? I'll be telling you I say very soon I go for scatter. I'll be telling you this. Mr. Younger, Gabriel, come on, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. Good morning to the rest of them. And thank you, Mr. Kabia Conte, for, yes, Rwanda, now the country down there, Rwanda, with President Kagame. Thank you for giving me that input today, for disseminating this message. Let people can get it clearly. Thank you once more. So inside Guinea now, Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya don't arrest a young commander. That's going to take place inside Guinea. This week we just passed. Thursday, Friday, around Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. A arrest in commander we named Camara with the Camara. And before I tell you why, Camara also will be one of the mastermind them behind this coup inside Guinea. Now in plan with Mamadi Doumbouya. Let me just say, I also galvanize the team because Mamadi not be there inside Guinea. He be there France, they serve France, the military. So a girl for tie with somebody who gets strong influence inside the military, in Guinea, before he able to do what he do so. And now some of them under there, Camara, now they help for play a great role for make sure say Mamadi Doumbouya in aspirations or whatsoever come into reality. Because now he also galvanize the team. That rapid force, that special rapid force. And anytime what they want, overthrow government, that rapid force I inside. When I remember that the rapid force system, and don't forget say you man also the presidents like Guinea in name, where they just don't remove, Alpha Conde. Now he invites this rapid force Doumbouya business for start. Where Finspa Doumbouya also solicits another rapid force from another country for me they can intervene. So the rapid for be just rapid but inside Guinea. But alhamdulillah. Now let me continue. Charles mostly he gets in when I believe that it. So this man wanna be a mastermind based on the September 5th, Guinea coup. The Guinea coup. Doumbouya don't detain her. It's because this man depa embezzle. So a charger with embezzlement. Charger with embezzlement. That's the man a criminal, they're going thief. They're going to embezzle people them or property them, etc. The commander, a main man. So some of the things I don't predict them. I don't use the word prophesize, to perfect. But I don't predict them. So very soon, Doumbouya them, the team, go for beginning scatter. One go for go against the other. Or go one maybe think say they do what's right, beginning mass man and down. But I got to remember say them man they are with the mass, they also get supporters them. They get people away, they be in. They get young soldier man away, also they listen to him. So like what they don't detain us so, even though members are still there where they honor Doumbouya, but man and they will honor this same man. Where eventually then thinking and perception will begin to change on Doumbouya in governance. All this therefore creates conflicts inside Guinea eventually. So if Doumbouya is smart enough once more, and they put emphasis on this, try for create election and hand over power. Now the same method Doumbouya they do, what in Sudan they do, what in Mali they do, etc. You know, affiliation with the military government and civilian government just, you know, imply first coming a prime minister. Eventually go use that prime minister for a small time frame and evict him back. You know, and then when you evict him, as time progress, the people then go for going out the street and protest once more again for a civilian government. So what's happening inside Sudan so get for take place inside Guinea again. You know, so whenever they support the coup inside Guinea, you know, the reality will come back into existence when I go for rebel against Doumbouya. Because when I go want a military, a civilian government. Military government, now kind of people there, where's the power of those sweets there? Now abuse no more now. Tango can you know get right for do anything against civilian. Anything where you want to do, you go to panic or you go to fear. Because the moment where you shake, the gun there, now you table. Or now you face. So Doumbouya try for pass on power, boo. Huh? And you boy get one small task more. You party, you know, I be balance you all in this because so bad things they take place inside Guinea. What would they expect from you when they see you? You say you want to learn from you elders the mistake, you back just add by the same mistake. If you want to learn from the mistakes, watch what's they take place inside Chad, Mali, Sudan, you know, etc., etc. You know, but you need to learn. You back just come for add. So now I make the UN envoy, to me it don't make sense. Because during the coup, you see the same Americans them, France them, they're in support of this coup. And they in support this military. So the day where conflicts will take place, when them back don't tire with Doumbouya, when I remember them what's there, the day the UN, you know, the European Union, etc., France, don't tire with Doumbouya, you know, they go for pioneer, you know, influence the people for advocate. And the same people in this will go for influence the people for advocate. You know. But now we continue. The African leaders, they need to see clear. They're all blind. They can talk, say Tasmo they smoke tie, but if Tasmo they smoke tie, maybe me own tie they make us see things clear. What about you? What you do? I need to see nothing. You just President Bio. Don't do him again. Don't do him again. President Bill. Don't fly. Fly boy. You know, man a fly boy. They can fly so if they call me. I tell you if I don't pick phone, call me. Yesterday night is Parich. You know, Poppy reach yesterday in Scotland. Yesterday. You know, and they tell them on me about Prezo. When I listen to this, because I know I even elaborate too much on this topic. This summit or this two Egopa, that a word I want to use, and this word I want to make Leona reflector, just reflector also to Fatima Bio. Expected to attend. Simple word. They send invitations then to head of state, to business leaders them, to civil societies them, to climate change activists them, etc., global politicians them, they say expected to attend, not to a mandatory or by force for attend. And this one I just want to point out to now. Not to by force. When there's something when I'm mandatory, they go say, you know, when in a salon or when a president or preso, you know, we need you by force or is it mandatory for let you come, that's also a place for catch this meeting because we need your own opinion. But it's not mandatory. Again, I for just go with him. What's he travel for? For go participate by the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference of Parties. to participate at the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference of Party. Then this is scheduled for the 31st of August to the 12th November 2021. When I listen again, the time frame. 31st of August to the 12th November 2021. Joe Biden no move it too. You see the time here? 31st October to the 12th of November. Like a 1 week or so, event. Joe Biden no move it. Other major presidents or other major stakeholders no move it. If they go for move, maybe now the speech they go for go give. If they don't say they go for go give speech today, like the president of America, he go left today to the early morning. He reach there on time, he give his speech, he come out back, he fly go back in country the same day. Not gonna waste time. Same thing with other great leaders them in the world. But what do presidents do? And they go there for this 1 week, the entire stay, from the 31st October to the 12th November. I just don't understand. Hey, madam, you. Go enjoy the country money. Go spend time, because the hotel away they go live now, we go for pay. The food away go for eat, so maybe they go to get that privilege there. But anything where you want to do out of the ordinary, they go for spend. And with government money, they go see things the way you want to buy. They go for spend. And with government money, the motor car way go to move around with. This not a mandatory invitation. They're expected to attend. Maybe even in vehicle where they use there. Pass no more if they get. But then go down rent them back. Hey, Prezo. I don't know. Prezo, hot. No meeting in the past one there. Just give an invitation. But I don't know what makes a money for me. When I need for they send una ready for married, una give an invitation. Maybe they will go una married. Especially if you married in the diaspora. Inside Turkey, France, Germany, Australia, name it. Send the invitation. Maybe they will go. And they will miss some. They get jet. They get jet. A powerful flight. Power. Nobody in business. Prezo. Salute, Tibo. You say now you're the commander in chief. I'll talk to you for take time talk. Don't come for me. Because all tell you go back here, you come. I don't know. As you come, so you ref back the camp. The way you ref come, now you need to take leadership. When you take the leadership, you go work at 1, 2, 3 places, like say you do something better. And then take back 2 weeks, when I don't fly, don't go back. For more you can have power, so. I guess, no continue here. I guess. I tell you now, I make the best show. Best alimony, show alimony. 29th October. Inside Salon. The European Union. They use less more time here. The European Union election follow-up mission inside Salon for the 2021. When I listen to this again, when I listen to this proper one, the European Union, the election follow-up, the mission inside Salon 2021. They say the mission, listen to this, the mission has been told that there is a significant decrease in trust with important groups that plays integral or major role in forthcoming election. Now repeats this one more per English before I put on per Creole. The mission has been told the European Union, they don't tell them, the mission has been told that there is a significant decrease in trust with important groups that plays integral or major role in forthcoming elections. Or election, in this forthcoming election, the 2023 election. And this includes the judiciary, NEC, PPRC, and the police force, SLP. Put an back here, alone not come for the basic one name. Like say if you know one get her, you forget some. And by force. You know, committees and us alone don't make a complaint to this European Union where they can follow up based on election. Then states that, you know, they get trust issues them when it comes to this present government. Huh? And some of them concerns there, now different entities or institutions there, what do they worry about? Especially when it comes to the judiciary, the court, the NEC, you know, so they do the election, PPRC, and the police force, SLP, and then they conduct, you know, security. So that the complaint this way go meet the European Union. And what's in the mission don't find out. That listen to this one small. Huh? It said the mission don't find out. It said the reputation or less trusted. The reputation or less trusted. And also a concern on the way these bodies have administered recent by-election. A concern on the way these bodies have administered recent by-elections. So their findings, you know, the reputation, less trusted, and the concern is that the way our government, they administer only recent by-elections there where they take place all around Salone. But just make things clear. You know, say me and the man I like for clear things and forward and direct to them. So that tells me what they do. Clearing and forwarding. So what's a key with you? But they do clearing and forwarding. Anything I see, you know, what a major, will make sense, or for try for we enlighten people and more enlightenment with the clear and forward to. So now that's the European Union don't observe, don't understand. So they hope say this forthcoming election on the 2023, you know, election where they come. But before that, they get all the subsequent by-elections there. I don't know if the by-elections they're not done, if they still take place. But you know, the subsequent by-elections they still be going. And we'll get few disputes in a few areas, you know. But I try not to talk too much of them by-elections there. Let not look too political, you know. No so we begin to talk of too much political issues there. They go point finger by just now, say they take side. So you for know how they eat political issues there. So I know the trend on how to go about things, you know. Just they follow them. and also they analyze them. Clearing, forwarding, and analyzing. So now this will get for today, this morning. I hope say we'll get a good time. You know, with my boy Charles mostly the savant. You know, aka Gbepeko. The message for continue for go. Gbepeko. If you want Yeri, you know you must Yeri. Gbepeko. If no one Yeri, you must Yeri. Gbepeko. And even self if you know like him, but you must Yeri. Gbepeko. Angesngeng. Payamba Soko. When I stay blessed, we'll go meet again, we'll go talk again very soon. Any more details or any more news, you know, regards to Salone, you know, I will make sure I disseminate and tuna. But please, with seriousness sake, you know, we're not going to reflect on what you had to say. Not to just the information which you get. You know, reflect on the message. And see what say you back here will add for create impact, positive impact. You know, I always can state, if we get connection with ministers then, we councillors them, you know, with president or executive, whoever members of government, you know, go they first can talk there to them, small, you know, uncle, papa, brother, what do you plan for do? You know, see the country now, give them small advice. Even you the WEF, you get a great role for play. You know, them ministers there, or them presidents there, one person or any leader they listen to. Now in WEF. So if you get a good WEF near and the WEF back elect the country, you make sure say for don't pay you man every day, every net, for make sure say do something better for this country. Believe me, them ministers there or them presidents there, they go change. They go do something better. Because the WEF the Ibampa, the Pekin the Ibampa, the Fambula the Ibampa, society the Ibampa, It must do something. That left, we'll talk about all this as time progress. Bepeko.